This is the 28th since we started this interview. The last time we spoke at you, Mr. Kennedy, you said that you have a dark secret that you want to share with us.
Look, I've talked to this lady.
Your wife, to be precise.
Just need to understand. This matter is not even a secret. She's the blame. She's the reason why we are going through this problem.
The blame! Shut up!
Wait.
The blame!
Wait.
He is the
blame. Speak to him. Kindly. Just wait. Yes. Now, 2 years we have been trying. 2 years she told me she's a virgin. I got her from church. I don't know, maybe she has a secret life, but you know people are asking from our place. You can even check my phone. My mother is actually asking for a child. She's getting old, she doesn't have time.
Mr. Therapist, I'm going to sit here and listen to this nonsense.
Just
hold on.
Wait.
Hold on. I'm going to do it.
You see, you look at you see what I'm dealing with.
Can you
She doesn't even know how to submit.
Even a class 2 boy would not
but when I met with her at church, she was like, I'm a good lady.
Hold on.
But now look at what I'm actually having. And she's not even fruitful.
Excuse me, Mr. Kennedy. I want to make this a conversation civil. I want you to put a timer, and each one of you I'm going to give you 2 minutes to talk about yourself.
What more do you want to do?
Why do we have to think about yourself? Mr. Therapist, this man had an accident, okay?
Don't
you have not. You have.
Your husband.
Can you just shut up? This man had an accident. This accident made him not get babies. All of a sudden, the blame is shifted to me that I can't have babies. He is to blame for this. Parents are asking. In fact, I was thinking, Mr. Therapist, how about
Wait.
me and you?
Look at the behaviors I'm tolerating.
Shut up. You can't have babies anyway. You can't have babies. You can't have babies, Mr. Therapist.
No. This is the kind of woman I'm dealing with.
We can't be
a lady,
seated here.
Wait, I give you time to talk.
Madam Sharon.
I give you time to talk. Allow me to talk.
You can call me Shadi.
Allow me to talk kindly.
You can call me Shadi.
Madam Sharon.
She's even confused. She's now even dating you.
Mr. Kennedy. Mr. Kennedy. That's all. I want you to make it clear about the accident that you had. As a therapist, I'm also a doctor. I can analyze if the accident that you had an injury to yourself. Can you talk more about your accident, please?
Let me tell you one thing. The accident has nothing to do with this problem. But because you insist...
That's a problem. It is the root cause. It is the root cause.
Why are you there?
You are the problem. Let us first establish that.
I got even the accident before I met with you. Were you there with me?
That's what I've been trying and getting nothing. That is the reason.
Just listen. Okay. This is what happened.
Don't even come here. Like,
just listen. See the problem I'm dealing with.
Madam Sharon.
He's controlling. He's controlling. He's manipulating me. That's exactly what he's doing. To try and shift the blame to me when he knows he's a problem.
So, which blame? See, let me finish the story about the accident.
Madam Sharon.
Shabby.
Okay, this is what happened.
FYI.
We can't wait for her. We'll take the whole day. There's no need to wait for her. Okay, this is what happened.
Yeah.
I was actually boarding a car to go and visit my aunt at the Western place. You know, I come from there, Kakamega, there. So, the journey was fine. But you see what happened is, on our return, I wanted to reach a bit early at Nairobi because there was actually an urgent business that was required there. So I talked with the driver. I told him, see sir, if you can actually increase the speed a bit, at least you can reach in time. Because you know, time, you see, so when you board these shuttles, at least you have that advantage of reaching early enough.
But who can't keep time?
Yeah, okay. You're talking as if you're the driver, but anyway, let us continue. Yeah, so what happened is, the driver I think he misunderstood me.
How is
Rather
this relevant here?
wait.
Mr. Therapist?
I'm trying to explain.
How is this relevant?
Okay, let me explain. You're trying to say it's the cause. Let me try to explain. So the driver actually misunderstood me. When we were taking a short break there at Nakuru, he took some, I think that they call alcohol, some drinks, those cheap ones.
You know them.
And then
Stop saying they call alcohol. You know.
I'm a true Christian. Unlike you, who's a fake.
How sure you are fake?
You're actually
You calling me a fake
You're actually
Christian?
dating
You
a
are calling me a fake
before
Christian?
me.
Hey.
Then you're saying you're a Christian. You are
This
a
man can
fake.
be calling me a fake
Look,
Christian.
let's continue the story.
Okay, I'm going to do like this.
Wait, remember you can.
Let me just finish my story.
Why
Let
do
me
you have to
just
finish
my
this?
story.
Before you
I'm trying to
continue
explain to
the
the
story,
detail. Okay.
I'm going to put a timer that you're going to speak within 1 minute. And after 1 minute, it's done with you, then I'm going to give you a chance to talk to. Because this quarreling, this argument is going to make this 28
hope
day
you
that
don't
you have
favor
been
the
here
you don't
be
favor
like
her.
day one.
Because the way I'm seeing these things like why you giving me a time and when she's speaking she doesn't get it?
I'm also going to give her a time.
Of course, can give me key
Okay.
for the rest of your life.
You see the way she's behaving? And she's
Okay.
from church.
Okay, let's do like this. Let's do like this.
Okay, I have no problem.
Let's
I just want this thing done so that I can go in my business. You see, time is a very big factor. Kindly.
We're going to obey this rule that says, ladies and
I'm
gentlemen,
receiving
we're going to
calls.
give you
The ladies first.
an opportunity to speak. You have in because these things sometimes it usually is brought by our family lineage, something like if there's anybody in the family, his parents, something like that. Sorry to mention that. But if you have any case, you can just spill it out.
Are you trying to accuse me, perhaps?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just it's a
He's
place,
trying
it's
to
a place to
It's
talk
time
it
to
out.
actually speak
Yeah.
the truth.
It's just talk it
You are
out.
the problem from the beginning.
Okay. Mr. Therapist, we are 8 kids at our home. I have 7 siblings, 4 men, and 3 women.
This thing can also be dated back to our grandparents.
No one is barren.
Yeah.
That's me. It's my story to tell, right?
Yeah.
No one is barren. In fact, we are very, very productive. Hey, sisi tunazaa kwetu, tunazaa. Tunazaa sana. So you can't bring this whole issue of tell where you're trying to insinuate.
Sorry.
You want to try out with me so that you know.
Sorry.
So that you know.
That's me.
Would you want to try out with
Sorry.
me? Do you want to try out with me?
Sorry if I've offended you, but I
You
think
know, we
now-
can
You are
always
wasting
sort
your
this out.
time.
We can always
That's-
sort this
that's-
out very easily. How about
Look,
you
woman,
can just
there are some things you not do before like you can do some actions when I'm seeing.
okay, to make this
If you have some entanglement with this therapist, that's your own problem. Let me just finish where I was. Those fake tears, we don't care. you can go and cry at your mama's place. I don't care about those fake tears. Okay, now let's continue.
Make this
And
in an
we
equal way.
were even watching the timer. We're even checking the timer.
I'm watching.
Yeah, her time is up.
Yeah.
So let me just continue where I
Okay,
stopped.
No, I'm going to.
doesn't
to make it
listen to me.
make it equal
It doesn't
for her,
listen
I'm
to
going to ask you the same question that I've asked her.
So
Do you have
how can I answer
any-
a different question? And I've not even finished the first one.
For
He's
equality.
very controlling. You can listen to him.
For equality.
He doesn't like being
Don't
talked
be fooled by
over.
those fake tears.
Sir,
Just laugh at her. You know her. What do you want? Ask.
he actually
For
needs
equality.
professional help.
I'm sorry. For equality, I'm also going to ask him the same question that
You
I
asked him
you.
already.
You just
Do
wait
you
till he finish
have-
his questions.
Do you have any lineage or any inheritance of grandparents or family member who is a barren? Do you have any?
If I'm very keen,
Yeah.
even you can go and check our medical records. Our house is a very fruitful house. Because of our faithfulness to the church and to the entity, God has actually manifested blessings to our house. she actually is the is the first person who was actually bringing curses to us. I don't know, maybe this funny behaviors, maybe is the reason why she was cast at the place.
Accusing me of being cast?
Because let me just
You can't say I have no cast, I bring no cast.
Continue,
You got me from church, right?
continue.
You got me from church, right?
Which church? I think the church, they say church is an hospital. I think she was just a patient, not a person who was actually
Are you going to sit and listen
born
to this
again.
nonsense?
I think
I fell for the looks. I accept it's my mistake. I fell for the looks.
Please, you
Now I'm
acknowledge it.
regretting. There's no productivity. There's no sign of even Bible study, no Christianity. Just funny songs.
That's
She comes
a
late
lie.
at night.
That is a lie,
I-
therapist.
Do you know I found a beer on our fridge?
You brought it.
Beer.
You brought it. You brought it there with your fellow women who you normally go out with.
Which women?
That you normally go out with.
You're talking about
in the name of Bible study, when I'm not around,
Should we call her and confirm?
Call her.
Should we call her and confirm actually if it's actually
that's the manipulation you normally use
then
now. Call it
you'll
because
be embarrassed for your lies. You see these women. Okay, let us get things straight. That was not actually part of the discussion. What was actually, I was supposed to finish about the trip from Nakuru. Explain
Time
to you
is up.
if
The
it is
time
relating to me physically.
You're a
No,
right?
if it is relating to me
Test.
physically.
Mr. Kennedy, sir.
You are a
Mr.
doctor,
Kennedy.
right?
Yeah.
Doctor, right?
Yeah.
Let us
She's
test.
a therapist,
Let
not a
us-
doctor. Which school did you go?
For the record, it's a he, not
And you say
the
you are a lawyer. Look
Hiya,
at her.
hiya, listen. You are
Look
doctor,
at the
right?
quacks that
Do
are
this.
stealing
Test the both of
the
us.
money from
Today, take samples,
No,
test
no.
us.
Wait, how can she
So
test?
that we can
How can he
establish
test
who's the
you?
problem.
How can he test you?
No, no,
He's a
no,
therapist.
no,
Are you
no,
therapists?
no, no,
Are you
no, no.
are therapists licensed to test people?
You have your fellow doctors who can
That
do
is
that.
the work of
Mr.
the
Kennedy,
hospital,
sir.
my
Mr.
friend.
Kennedy, sir.
If you are not informed,
Mr. Kennedy, sir, I want you to listen to me. I can see your time is it's wrapping up.
my time is
Before-
wrapping up, but I
before-
was interrupted.
But before we end this
I was
conversation-
interrupted.
But before we end this conversation,
So how can you end the conversation
Definitely, listen.
and I have not explained my part?
In fact, I don't want you. I don't want to have kids with you. I don't want
Before
you.
I end this conversation,
I
I want
don't
to
want
touch a very sensitive topic about couples that have been recently having.
So how can you just
My
be jumping
career.
from one question to another?
Uh-huh.
You're not even allowing me to finish. I thought when I had a professional who is actually going to give me time, who's actually going to understand she's the root cause.
Mr. Kennedy, sir.
And
Hey,
even if she's not the root cause,
Hey.
we're going to solve this matter.
you hired him
Mr.
because you knew he'd say it's you.
No, 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 no.
Kennedy, Mr. Kennedy,
Because
sir.
I
you
was
had a deal.
consulting
You had a deal.
him.
Mm.
You need to understand hiring and consult. Which school did you learn? I
You had
think
a
you just
deal
went
out
to
here.
those funny high schools.
You
see,
had a deal out there.
when I was actually looking, you know, the first time, let me tell you how we got married. I thought I'd met a decent lady, quoting scriptures here and there. Yeah,
Mr. Kennedy,
she was actually leading the
Mr.
prayer. Let me explain to you.
Which I still
So
do,
I
don't I?
knew-
Which
I
I
knew-
still lead, don't I?
Yeah, last
I
time,
still
last
do.
time we went to church was.
I was there on Saturday.
You're the one who switches on Netflix on Sunday and say that there's a very
Mr.
important
Kennedy,
program I
sir.
need to
Mr.
watch.
Kennedy, sir.
Okay, let me just tell you.
Mr. Kennedy, sir.
At least I
thought
practice
I'm-
it. At least I
I'm a
practice
decent
it.
woman.
Mr. Kennedy, sir.
I was exploring fruitfulness. Even my mother told me this time I'm lucky because you know I had some experiences. You know,
Mr. Kennedy, sir.
those ones.
You had experiences which you didn't tell
Yeah,
me.
we are
Liar.
dating
He has been
funny
lying to me.
ladies
He
like
has
you.
been lying to me
You're
all
the
the
reason why I've
time.
been making trips here.
Mr. Kennedy, sir. I want you to
Yes.
listen to me.
You had it from him. In fact, this man
Anyway,
is
if we continue arguing
In
the
fact,
whole day,
this
we
man
don't.
is
Let's
over.
just listen to him.
We don't need to.
At least he's a sober person here.
We don't need to go back and forth. Do you want this
No,
problem?
let's listen to someone
Let's just
who's
end
sober.
it here.
Let's listen to someone who's sober. Okay.
This is not
It's a therapist.
This is not a case of taking claims. And
No one is taking blame. We're trying to look for the root cause.
Because you're
Because
I
You
can
not
see
even
your
allowed
time.
me to
You're the
finish
root
my
cause.
story.
And as I can see
You're
your
the root
time,
cause.
you only have like 3 minutes left for this therapy. I want you to I want us to talk a very sensitive topic.
Okay, you can raise it anyway.
This topic is about you. How is he in the bed?
He's the worst. He's the worst. He never satisfies me. He never. He just comes. Even there is nothing that you did before.
Let me tell you.
Shh. It is my story
Let
to
me satisfy
tell.
a person who's upset.
It is my story to tell.
She's always
He never.
tired.
He never. He's actually a dirty man. He's a dirty man.
Dirty man.
He's normally
He's like-
smelling. Because you know he normally sleeps with other
Yes,
ladies out
I
there.
am smelling because I'm looking for
Sleeps with other
money.
ladies.
Why
With
you?
women in Koinange, shut up.
You.
Exactly. You know what?
You.
He's dirty. Never satisfies me.
Let us speak anyway. Those lies.
Never satisfies me.
Mm-hmm.
And he's I just don't like anything that goes on in that bed. Okay? I don't think this is the man for me actually.
Yeah, if I was not the man, you could have not been squeezing yourself to me. So you move away then. Go and sit far away
I'm
from
not
me.
moving.
Mere nonsense.
I think Mr. Kennedy, I
I
can
can-
advise
I
you.
can-
I
I
can
can even
advise
pay for
you.
start
I
trying.
can advise
So
you
that
now.
we finish this matter today. Because I don't want
Yeah,
to
we-
book
we
another
deal with-
session.
Yeah, we
My
deal
brother,
with
do you
book.
understand the concept of
Yeah.
time is money?
Here we deal with book.
You know you are not an entrepreneur.
Here we
Do you understand the concept that time is money?
I
I just want
I
to
follow
finish with
that
this
part.
lady. If there is no solution to this matter,
listen to me.
we can
Mr. Kennedy.
separate.
I
can
want
just
to give you a
part
solution
ways.
to your problems. I just
Period.
want to give you a solution to your problems. Just listen to me. As this conversation is wrapping up, I want you to please take her for a date today. Buy her a wine, and
I waste my money.
she's your lady.
That's how he talks. That's how he talks. All the time.
Can you take a woman like this today?
He doesn't take me out.
Are you mad?
He never satisfies me. But I feel like as if you know how to treat a
Why are you
lady.
squeezing yourself?
I feel like
So
I don't want to sit next to you. You move. You move.
Why should I move?
I feel like you know how to treat a lady very well.
I'm the only
So
person
how-
who's well placed in this seat.
Mr. Kennedy.
He's talking a
Mr.
lot.
Kennedy. Mr. Kennedy. A red wine, a good wine to juggle up the moment. So today, make sure you've taken up to a
My
nice
brother, it looks like you've forgotten your work.
I'm giving
Let me give you the best solution to this situation. This is what happens. I take her to her mother, we call the elders, and we point out who's the blame game
That
of
is
this
not how
matter.
to treat. That's not
There
how
are,
ladies
there,
are
are, there are
treated.
special prayers we can conduct. Special prayers we can conduct.
Are you out
I'm
of
not
your
talking
mind?
about traditional.
You're
I'm
crazy.
a very spiritual man. Special prayers we can
This is
conduct.
a crazy
Then
man.
from those special prayers, we'll hear from the Lord. He'll speak to us. He'll tell us who's the blame game, who's the cause. He will actually reveal some of the past doings she has been doing in secret.
Some things
And
you
very
don't
soon,
need to
my
know.
brother, you'll be surprised. You will see her on TV.
He's
You
manipulating
will see her on
you.
TV.
This man is
But
manipulating
because I'm a very
you to
decent
create
man,
the problem and
because I'm a very decent
the
man,
problem.
listen. Because I'm a very decent man, I will not allow it to go to the media. I will just get the answers, then we'll finish.
Why
I will,
would you sit
if
and
she's
allow
innocent,
this
I will reconsider
man
what you
to
have said.
intimidate you, to believe him?
Look, I'm trying to work with him. You're just pointing fingers.
Please recommend to a doctor who will test us. That is the best solution.
Yeah, we have tried that,
Recommend us
we
the
cannot
best
recommend
doctor
it.
in the country
Yeah,
for
we-
us to get tested.
Yeah, but unfortunately, you like bribing them in secret, so
Oh
there's no
my
need to
God.
waste our time. We are going to look for spiritual ways
Blaming
of
me for
solving this
nothing.
matter.
I'm going to send
Look,
via your email.
Thank you.
I'm going to send a name of doctor via email.
You can send by
Yes.
you can send via WhatsApp, even better.
Okay.
I'm going to send it.
Anyway, because she wants to cling to me anyway, I think the Lord is telling her that she should seek for forgiveness. So
Mr.
I'll
Kennedy.
just allow her to.
Oh my
You
God.
can just come home anyway, and those places that you go, you can now reduce because now we want to find the root cause.
Can I tell
Then
you
we
what
see when actually we sleep at normal time from 8 a.m. to morning, and actually do what adults do, we'll see who's the cause.
I don't wanna go home. Like I need you to book a flight.
I book a
I
flight
need to book
where?
a flight to
Am I
Maldives.
crazy? Do you know how much your flight costs?
I don't know. It's for you to think about
What-
that. You
those
can
things-
ask for a loan from
Those
your
things
friends.
you watch,
Have friends.
those things you watch on television, you need to actually go and confirm.
And this is the root cause of our problems. He never takes
Just
me
because
out
I
to
just
satisfy
because I
me.
go to another
Nothing.
county, I don't think I take flights.
The problem is, let me make this clear.
But you're not
Problem
concluding
is
this matter.
The problem
This is the problem. You're not concluding this matter. We are wasting more time.
You're not listening to me, Mr. Kennedy. I want you to listen to me, please. Conclude this matter. For me, as I can read through my report, no one of you have any cases or any.
So
problems.
how can you confirm we don't have problems when
I'm a
actually you
doctor.
can see how she's
I'm a doctor.
behaving?
I'm a doctor.
She needs to be taken to a mental.
I will
Institute.
I'll email you guys of a good doctor where you're going to go and check
You
up,
see what she's
have a
doing?
checkup. She's doing that, I think, because of you. I don't want to put blames, but listen to me.
Anyway, just do a thing. We finish this
At the end
thing
of the
because
day,
I
at the
want
end of
to-
the day, listen to my advice, please, Mr. Kennedy.
Yes.
Go take your woman into a nice restaurant,
Oh, this,
buy her a wine,
Madam
specifically.
Zoe.
I actually have some
They call her in the
recommendations.
streets
Yeah.
Zoe. Yeah.
Yeah, you can call me Zoe.
Okay.
Zoe, Shazi.
Take her to a good restaurant.
I think you two you can go because
She's
there's
your
a lot of
lady.
interactions between you two.
She's your
I
lady.
think you're just the best guys to take each
Mr. Kennedy, I'm only doing my work here.
other. Yeah, you just
Why would
find
you
me at
refuse?
the.
Yeah.
Why would you
You
refuse?
just find me. You
Why
just
would you
find me with a lawyer. That's
Mr.
the
Kennedy.
best place we need to go from here.
Mr. Kennedy,
Yeah.
that's not the solution. The solution is for you to sit down
Okay.
as you're having the bottle of wine.
Okay, finalize.
And
You're
please
not
forget
finalized.
your past. Forget your partner's mistakes. Everybody's born to mistake. A man is to err. And as you're drinking that, have a good conversation. Be positive.
Is he willing to listen?
Mr. Kennedy, listen to your,
Yeah,
to your woman.
I have no problem with
Madam
listening.
Zoe, listen to her, please.
Okay. Me, by the way, let me tell you, I didn't bring here to argue with you. I thought when we were coming here, we'll solve this matter. It's not about who's right or who's wrong. It's about just finding out.
It's just
How you just started reacting,
The
crazy,
way-
do you want to seduce this guy, is just proving me that whatever I had in mind, that's a real.
The way
Mr.
to a
Kennedy,
woman's
your
heart.
time is over.
The way to a woman's
Okay,
heart.
so it's time is over, let's leave. Hey, let's
Okay,
leave.
your
Oh,
time
we
is
want to
over.
stay here.
I wanted to come and solve this.
Yeah, we have solved it. So we'll book another session. Let's go.
Let's do
Why
security.
you see, he even wants.
You are crazy. You are
Look,
crazy,
let me
man.
leave. Let me leave.
You're a crazy man.
Let me leave.
You are really crazy, man.
Well, take your wife's hand.
Why?
Mr. Therapist.
She'll find me. She knows the direction.
Don't leave your wife, Mr. Kennedy.
Mr. Therapist. Please leave him.
Okay, I'm going to email you
How about
the doctor names.
don't email
location.
me. I need you to WhatsApp me. Why are you not looking at me? Are you
Mr. Kennedy is a long term
how
friend.
about send me via WhatsApp?
I'm going to reach out to you by email. I think that's simple because we are moving.
WhatsApp.
I was going to meet you.
WhatsApp. WhatsApp.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Therapist.
Okay.